Patti, we are here again to talk a little bit about your experience in Italy. You already had your treatment last week, but unfortunately you met a complication during your stay, so would you like to tell what happened?
Well, just before I was, about the day before I was scheduled to go back home, I had been feeling sick and had incorrectly assumed that it was the infusions, but I started to feel sicker and thought, well, wait a minute. So I did a COVID test and ended up positive for COVID. So I had actually been feeling sick all week, but hadn't realized what it was. And I felt really too sick to fly home. So that was when, luckily you helped me because I was so sick it was kind of hard to plan everything. Yes, because it's hard to think when you don't feel well. Yes. I was having a fever. And
yes, we tried our best. And
yeah, so we found this other hotel because unfortunately the one I was in was booked up. And I decided to try to stay for another week and to give myself some time to get better and see how I do and all of that.
Yeah, so I'm sad that you are here inside in this room, prisoner, since 1 week, but I think that every day that I saw you, you have been looking always a little bit better, so I guess that after tomorrow you can fly home, finally.
Yes,
your friend Rick is already at home. I drove him to the airport last Saturday as it was planned. So I promised him that we would take good care of you since you are here. And so how do you feel now after this week?
Not fully better, but getting there, not really having a fever anymore. I'm getting better than I was. You've definitely been helpful in bringing me things and everything because it's hard being sick and trying to stay away from people in a foreign country where I don't speak the language and trying to make sure I have food and supplies that I
need. And you could try also the biophysical therapy. You could keep on doing the treatment for CRPS as usual during the night, and during the day we added the special program to help you cope with the sickness and the virus. So I think that it helped also to decrease the fever and feel a little better. Yes. What about your hand after a few days?
It's doing quite well, and I'm dealing with all this other stuff, and it's like in the meantime, the hand is doing well. As a matter of fact, to the extent that sometimes I forget and I start to feel the old tingling pain sensation, and I go, oh, okay, that's still there a little bit because
you have to move a little bit.
Yeah, but it's getting better enough that I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting that it was because it was so incapacitated before. It was so swollen and so sore.
I remember that when you arrived the first days, I had to open you the water bottle and the pills bottle, and now you can do that by yourself, I think.
There are things I can hold and much more things I can do with it. It's much less swollen. I can move it more. So it's definitely in just a week.
Yes.
Really less than a week this started.
Less than a week, but now
it's significantly better, and I know I've been told how it works, that it will
it will increase in a couple of months, at least 2-3 months, but you have to remind to keep it active and the exercises. And I know that during these days you also had a small problem to your feet, but I guess that the light therapy helped to fix that.
I used it some, I had some, which I think, I don't know, but I think it's from the COVID, because I started to get what felt like neuropathic pain from like my elbow down to my hand on this side and from my knees down to my feet, especially the right one, but really both sides. And particularly there was a lot of swelling in my knees and feet, especially on the right side, and some pain. And so I use the light therapy on
Yes.
the feet and the knees. And it's not 100% better, but it's better than it was.
It's improving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, so now you still have 1 day left here
Mhm.
as a prisoner here
Yeah.
in this place. But
Yeah.
on Saturday you will be going home,
Mhm.
and maybe it will be more comfortable for you to rest and stay there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it would be nice to get
Okay.
home.
Any
Yeah.
suggestion about these? I know that you did enjoy much more the previous hotel,
Yes.
the one that you choose for what that we choose for you.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, the town was very busy,
Mhm.
but yes, you could stay here and they could provide food as you
Mhm.
need with gluten free, which was important. So
Mhm.
we could do that.
Yeah, and it's not always easy to find gluten-free, so
Yes,
that
not
was
so easy.
necessary.
Mm.
And booking it at the last minute, the day before, so it's kind of what could be worked out.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes, I have also been testing on me for
Mhm.
COVID every day since we have been in touch, and I
Mhm.
wanted to make sure, but I am okay.
That's good.
I'm still negative,
That's
so
good. That's good.
I think that you said that probably you think that you got COVID before leaving the States.
I do think so. Of course, you probably never know 100%, but when I think back, I started feeling some mild symptoms, some sore throat and
Mhm.
hoarseness, more runny nose. About Wednesday of not last week, but the week before. So that would be the week before I left, or a few days before I left to come here. I had been at a party with some work colleagues 2 days before that. So I kind of thought, well, I wonder if I'm catching something. I didn't really feel sick, and I often do get allergies and stuff, so
Yes, could be.
I didn't start to feel sicker until I came here. And so I thought it was from the treatment, but now I don't think it was.
No,
Now I think it was from
already sick. Yes.
Yeah.
But I wish to tell you that all of us, we have been checking also the nurse and all the staff that was in touch with you. We have been testing us just to be sure that we are okay.
That's it.
And yes, thanks God.
That's good. Nobody got
I'm
it.
afraid that you were the only one.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a good thing.
Facing
Yeah, my friend that came with me has not had symptoms. Luckily, I wasn't wearing a mask the whole time I was in Italy, but when I was in the clinic for the
Yes,
treatments, I
always
wore
the
one.
mask, always in the car. So
Yeah.
we took all the measures, to do good things.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wish that you spend a nice day tomorrow. Just improving, maybe keep on using the light therapy and the biophysical therapy. So this will also help, and get ready to go back.
Yeah.
And maybe next time you come to Italy, everything will be easier, you will feel better, and
Yes.
go to Venice, since unfortunately you
Yes.
miss Venice due to COVID. So
Yes, this was due to being sick was not the most fun trip, but
yeah,
it did do what I needed for the CRPS.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and then we know that when you travel, something may come up, and so we try to be ready to fix all
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah, it was very helpful that you were able to continue to help, because it's partly because I need to stay away from people, and partly because being in
Yes.
a foreign country where I don't speak the
Yeah,
language,
sure.
making
Sure.
sure I have food and other things I
Yes.
need was a little difficult.
And I promised to your friend.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I have to do that. And he promised me that he will take care of you when you will be back. So
Oh
you
yeah,
are
yeah.
in safe hands.
Yeah, I have help when I get back too. I
Yes.
live by myself, but I have help. And we have a lot of services where I live. We have grocery delivery and
Okay.
things like that. So
And when you are at home, everything is more easy.
Yeah.
It's easier and more simple to
Yeah.
do. And
because you know,
even if you are in your home, you know your space, the
Yeah.
temperature.
Yes, you know how to-
everything that you
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I will see you soon to go tomorrow. Okay? And for now, thank you.
Thank you.
And get some rest so
Yeah.
you will be in good condition, good shape for the flight.
Yeah.
That will be still quite a few hours. So
I know. It's
maybe-
going to be so long.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
We are here at Venice Airport with Miss Patricia, that is finally leaving today to go home after her long stay. So would you like to tell something? We are happy that you feel better. I am very happy because your hand is doing much better.
It is. It is. I'm very happy about that too. It's only been a week and I can do so much more with it that I
Yes.
couldn't before. So I'm looking forward to getting even better. And I appreciate all the help during the 2 weeks I've been here.
It was our pleasure, you know. Yes, we did that because we like to take care of our guests even without charging anything else, because we are like that. And now we wish you a good flight. Keep in touch when you are back home, and we look forward hearing your improvements.
I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you.